What is going on, guys? It is ChosenTCG here, and today I'm going to be doing a versus episode of Starlight Road versus Huge Revolution is Over. So let's compare the two. Alright, so Starlight Road is basically when a card effect, destroys two or more cards, negate the card and destroy that card, and then you have the option of special summoning a Star Dragon from your extra deck. Alright, so Huge Revolution is Over, same thing, except this time you negate it and then you banish it, and it is a counter trap card. Alright, so first of all, which one do I prefer? Or let's kind of go pros and cons. Alright, so Starlight Road. Now, the good thing about Starlight Road, obviously, is that you can get a Stardust Dragon out. It's really awesome. You can't get a Stardust Dragon. You don't get anything out with the Huge Revolution is Over, right? Now, for Starlight Road, the one bad thing is, for the ruling, it doesn't matter if you choose to get the Stardust Dragon out from extra deck or not. Your opponent can Solemn Warning it. That's basically how it is. Now, unless I'm pretty sure that's not. I'm 95% sure that's basically the ruling. You can Solemn Warning it, and you can't Solemn Warning Huge Revolution is Over, and that's a big factor because Solemn Warning has been a very popular card, run in almost every single deck. Now it's been down to one, but still, it's still something to consider. So Starlight Road. Starlight Road. It negates and it destroys it. So that kind of doesn't make too much of a difference, versus the Huge Revolution is Over. It just basically negates and banishes it. I don't think there's a big difference, banishing, the card. However, there are instances where you might want to banish it. So, for example, if your opponent plays Hyunlei, so they go Hyunlei, they activate the effect, they destroy 3 spell or trap cards on the field. You go Starlight Road, and then so this is a scenario where you go Starlight Road, and then you go destroy Hyunlei, and I'll get out Stardust Dragon. Let's say I wanted the Hyunlei removed for some reason. I want it banished, right? I go Huge Revolution is Over. I banish it, banish the Hyunlei. That's actually a really good play because then I would I might not have to deal with an extra monster reborn. I might not have to deal with maybe a Call of the Haunted from my opponent. Maybe, that could be anything, right? So Huge Revolution is Over kind of is a bit better in that sense. However, I do prefer Starlight Road in the end though. Like Starlight Road, it just gives me the option of going for an extra 2500 attack monster, and that puts so much advantage for you as a player. It doesn't matter who you are. If you get a free Stardust, you negate a Heavy Storm. That's a 1-for-1, and then you get a Stardust Dragon out. That's basically a +1 off the bat. A 2500 beater that can negate any effect once or destroy an effect once. Also, there's this thing where it's a counter trap. Huge Revolution is Over being a counter trap doesn't make too much of a difference because the only way someone is going to negate a trap card if they're going to negate a Starlight Road is by Solemn Judgment. Besides Solemn Warning, but Solemn Judgment. And speed 3, spell speed 3 versus spell speed 3 is still negated, right? And how do you negate Starlight Road without a counter trap? Let's see. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but you rarely see any monster effects or traps that just outright negates a card. It says negate the card and destroy it. That's not a counter trap. So any card I can think of, 7 tools. 7 tools can negate this. Magic or not magic drain. God, I can't think of any right now. But yeah, so any card that basically says negate will pretty much be a counter trap. So counter trap counters a counter trap, right? So, so there's another scenario I can think of is, the Huge Revolution is Over is bad is when you play Huge Revolution is Over, your opponent somehow chose you and plays counter, counter, as you can see, counters a counter trap. That's a plus for Starlight Road, right? But most of the time, you're not going to see it. But I do prefer Starlight Road over, Huge Revolution is Over, just because I don't care if it banishes or it doesn't. Honestly, if I get 2500 beater, I'm pretty much going to win, right? So for a lot of people that kind of dispute over Huge Revolution is Over and Starlight Road, I do recommend just going for that Starlight Road. And because you don't have to, let's say, I don't have an extra spot for my extra deck. right? Kind of ironic, extra deck, extra card, but I don't have an extra spot. You don't have to go for a Stardust Dragon. You don't have to go for that. If you're scared of that one Solemn Warning, who cares? I mean, it's that one card. If they use it on your Starlight Road, okay, like it's limited to one, you can just safely summon for the rest of the duel. And let's see, so there's also this other scenario I came across was I played a Rockstone deck, and I played 2 copies of Starlight Road, and a lot of people are like, oh, why are you playing 2 copies of Starlight Road? You play Solidarity, you're playing Solidarity Rockstone, where if you have if you play Stardust Dragon and the Stardust Dragon goes into the grave, the Solidarity is not going to work, right? But I keep telling people I don't really care because I don't have to summon that Stardust Dragon. I can just go, okay, negate. And if, let's say, I do have Solidarity on the field, good. All right, I'm not gonna get a Stardust Dragon out. But it just gives me more options, right? So more options, better, versus kind of this dead, like a tunnel vision card where it just kind of is only for one purpose. All right, so my kind of question to you guys is, what do you prefer, Starlight Road or Huge Revolution is Over? Me personally, like I said, Starlight Road. It's just better. I feel like more versatile, and it's more expensive. See, look, it's like $3, and Huge Revolution Over it's like 50 cents, 60 cents. I mean, so yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below on what you think with these 2 cards, what you prefer, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.